Let's see if they can set something up onto Arise. Saxa trying to get the positioning right, and there we go. Shards come out first. A lot of damage being stolen by Nikra. Yapso has got a fish here, but the snowball's already out. The fisher doesn't connect, and that's going to be your first blood there for Nikra. And as you said, always nice for a support, especially someone like Tuskar to find an invis ring at the 2-minute markets.
Well, we kind of expected this, right? We even mentioned that their laning phase was supposed to be the one who actually did stuff.
Arise. Arise coming in, and they'll find Bambo. Bambo getting a little bit too greedy in the courier as well. Ooh.
That was close.
Just
enough damage to kill you, just need to synergize it.
Jimmy, he's going to go in with the split here. Nikra, he's going to get the starter link off, and now they're back away. Moonlight Shadow has come out here. EGM getting tossed up into the air. Well, they have to follow up. There's your dust from Yapso. They'll find the stun. The Fisher onto 2. It's actually trying to come in, trying to look for a potential save. He'll pop the forward punch from beaverknight. Nikra on the back lines. But the Echo Slam comes out from Yapso. Shallow Grove's going to keep the Shaker alive here. Nikra cut in the middle of it all, and there's your heal bomb. From Kebap will find a second kill, but now the rest of the side of 4 Clovers has turned up. They'll take down beaverknight. Demon now trapped up in the shards. They'll find themselves another one, making the trade for 3 for 2. They might just find Yapso and Pike out will. They're almost certainly, oh, it's incredibly low, 70 HP. Arise is now on the run as well. The final 2 left alive from MFF. Shards, will they be able to find anything here? The Shards going to be a little bit off point. Yapso will be fine. Arise is going to be a different story there. Bambo closing the gap with the sprint. There's your crush onto the Shadow Fiend. Warriors punch onto Arise. And they will, okay, Arise just pick up something in return. Bambo's still looking for it. Arise won't get himself away. Arrow flies through from Pikecat. Yapso will juke it out. Pikecat, is he still going to hang around for this one? So a bit of a messy...
Had their aggressive wards up the entire time, neither of which had been de-warded. They also resulted in multiple kills. So those wards have done a ton of work for 4C&L. Anyway, we even saw Webhouse there showing the Misty ward from the side of MFF.
Saxa's got back up now from Bambo. And Bambo, does he want to jump into this? It's going to be a hard fight to take with just the 2 of them. Demon is there, has got the primal split. Moving in with the slaps onto Saxa. Bottom lane, space has been created. 4 Clovers are looking for a tier 2. Jimmy will bring himself back. Looks like MFF are just going to try and commit. Try and find the tier 1. Bambo moves forward, misses the crush here. Sing Sing backs himself off, just laying down the amplifiers. It's still just the 2 of them on the side of 4 Clovers playing with these heroes. And bottom lane, the rest of the side finds the tower. Now they're coming with the TP back. Your snowball from Saxa. Jimmy's moving in with the primal split here. They can't cancel in time, so he gets the ult off here on the Brewmaster. Bam on the back lines, and there's the Moonlight Shadow. Let's see if 4 Clovers can find it. Dust has come out, didn't quite catch all of the entirety of the team here. They've taken down one of the Brewlings. beaverknight, Mr. Sing Song getting healed up. He's going to be fine. Arise gets the red crim off. Looking for Nikra. Weave drops down. They're starting to lose the armor on the side of 4 Clovers, but they haven't quite died. Snowball comes out. They've taken down Sing Sing. They'll find Yapso as well. And now MFF, they've lost 3. They may just lose even more as well. Bambo moves in with the crush onto Jimmy. They'll find the full 5-man. 4 Clovers losing nothing. And MFF, they don't even find the tier 1, and it cost them the entirety of their lineup.
Deficit, and Brewmaster is not a hero that can be played from behind.
Oh, and these arrows, Pikecat. He's out. I bet Pikecat's absolutely loving this game on Marana.
Yeah.
8 kills, 8 assists, hasn't died at all. Maybe even just make that 9 in a second, and there we go, make it 9. Godlike streak now for Pikecat on his cat.
Wait for Brew.
Let's see if they can do anything with Brew. 2 seconds, as you said, back on. They get the Fisher out. It's a nice 5-man Fisher, but there really isn't the follow-up. Now Demon turns up, jumps in with the primal split. Bambo getting fairly low. Will try and get himself out. Moonlight Shadow's out. Arise moving forward, but there's your Snowball picking them up. Oh no, sorry, not the Snowball. It's just the fact that they've tossed the Razor up into the air. The Nightmare's the thing holding back Sing Sing. They get up a nice Requiem and Fisher, and in fact they've found one. They're going to be able to find themselves 2 here. MFF maybe with the turnaround. Let's see if they can find anything more at the back of this. Sing Sing moving in. He's going to be looking for Saxa here on the Tusk. Saxa, oh, there's the crush from Timmy. And the Snowball, can they still find the favourable fight for Clovers? Echo Slam from Yapso, hits onto multiple heroes. There's a Nightmare onto the Shaker. 4 Clovers are 3 men down here. EGM with the Fiend script onto Yapso. Pike's got to get himself away here. These are big kills if MFF can find them. Pike's got to run. He's got to hide, but the fish is there. Demon comes in with a slap. Can they kill him? Yes, they can. Double kill for Arise. This is going to be a huge swing. Some huge streaks being ended by the side of MFF. And they end up defending the racks, and my goodness, that gold trade adds up to about a 7,200 gold exchange overall between the 2 sides. Yep, so 5,500 XP swing.
Yep, so almost got a full blink dagger from that team fight. Like a full blink dagger from having almost no gold. And the Shadow Fiend did enough damage in the fight, like landing a decent Requiem, getting the raises off. I mean, seemed to make all the difference. Wow, Pikecat is going all in with items here. They know splits down.
Yeah. They're going back in 4 Clovers, and
oh, it's 1 second. 1 second cooldown.
If they lose another fight here, it's going to be very painful. Moving forward, Sing Sing looking to set it up here. Yapzor, he's got the blink and he'll go forward here. Saxy getting caught out. There's your Requiem. They'll bring down the Tusk. Now with the stun to Bambo, things falling apart for 4Clovers. There'll be a nightmare, but it's only going to prolong the inevitable here. Bambo will get the crush off. They've got the control here with the split, throwing up Pycat into the air. Arise moves forward with the raises. We'll get Bambo. This is going to be a buyback from Saxy on the Tusk. Pycat will put the Moonlight Shadow, but the Fisher comes out, blocking him away. They'll move underneath him. They should be able to find this kill here as well as he comes back down, and they will. Pycat getting blown up by the heal. Two heroes down on the side of 4Clovers. Nikwa only just be able to get himself away, but they might just find it here. Yaps are closing in. He does have the blink dagger if he wants to try and find this one. There's still a tier 1, but the Fisher comes out. Demon's there as well as Sing Sing. Arise turns up with the shadow. The blink fall from Sing Sing. Looking to move on to Nikwa. There's Demon as well. They'll get the Razor, and they might just get Saxon as well. Saxon just buyback for this fight. If they lose the Tusk as well, MFF just turning around this fight. There'll be a snowball, but it doesn't matter. The full 5 man of MFF are there, and they're going to find the kill. Unstoppable streak of Arise on the Shadow Fiend, and in a game where MFF looked to surely be out of it with a 20k net worth deficit at 20 minutes in, turning it right around, and 4Clovers just don't know what hit them, Andy. They want to use it. Smoked up. Let's see who they can find. Pycat, the closest at the moment. And he may be the one to tank this. Pycat's got to get himself out and will jump, but he's still trapped up in the high ground. They're trying to get Yapzor first, and the Echoes Hammers and Equia. They've already taken down Pycat and the Mana. They're going to look for more now. But it's Bam with the snowballs there. Picks up Bam at the last minute. Could it save him though? He's still fairly low. He's got the BKB trying to run himself out. Yapzor is going to be kept alive here by the Shadow Grave. Nikwa stealing a lot of damage here from Sing Sing. So Sing Sing a little bit useless in this fight now. Hasn't got the right click. He's still going to jump in though. Gets the clap onto EGM. Trying to do it, but he just hasn't got the damage. They've already lost Yapzor here on the Shaker. But now Arise with the BKB turning up. Looking for Nikwa. Kebap hiding in the sidelines. Will take down the Dazzle as well at the side of 4Clovers. Snowball across, but the blink out's there. Bambo gets the crush onto Rise. This may be 4Clovers regaining the grip that they lost on this fight. Bambo backs himself off. He may look to come back in. Arise looking for the TP out, but Bambo, he knows it. The Amplifier was out. He had the vision. And he will be able to get the Shadow Fiend. Bottom lane. Amplifier still on Sing Sing. How good's your arrows, Pycat? How good are your arrows? Nice. It was nice attempt, but didn't quite have the range. But nonetheless,
for the smoky yet on the side of 4CL, but MFF just bought one.
They have got the Moonlight Shadow if they want to use it aggressively.
Yeah, they can do that as well. Alright, here we go.
And they are, yep. And it's going to be straight into Arise. MFF are smoked up behind him though. And Crush is beautiful, pops the BKB as well. Arrow, of course, is going to catch Yapzor here. He's going to be essentially out of this fight. The Shadow Grave is there. EGM's getting off the Fiend's grip onto Rise, but he gets cancelled straight away here. And now with the Primal Spin illusions, they're trying to turn this one, but they've already lost Yapzor. The damage from Nikwa destroying Sing Sing. Pycat will move forward with a leap, finds himself a kill onto the Ursa. And now 2 heroes down on MFF, neither with buyback. They'll in fact not quite kill Jimmy here through the ultimate, but they should be able to kill him nonetheless after it. There's a Shallow Grave, Snowball forward, they're looking for more as well as just the Brew. The Nightmare to hold Demon back, get themselves the kill, and now they look for Kebap here. Kebap forced back to base there with Arise. There'll be a buyback from Jimmy. Of course, he doesn't have a split here for the second time round. Greaves have been now picked up by Saxa. And there's your fortification from MFF. 4Clovers staying strong here on the top lane. Looking to find the tier 3, and of course, off the back of it, a set of racks. Let's see if they can do it. EGM just moving forward. Seeing if anyone in MFF dares to come close enough. Because they'll just pop the Nightmare, set something up for the rest of the side. And they will be able to find at least the melee racks here on the top lane. Now they rotate towards the mid. See if they can finish those off. Arise moving in, very aggressive. Goes for the little blink back. Forced off away, EGM. Arise, seeing if you can chase it, and again, 4Clovers starting to tank up MFF. Oh, Bambo with the blink forward, but Arise there with the blink back. Sing Sing now looking for the turnaround, trying to fight this demon. Goes in, the Moonlight Shadow comes out, the BKBs as well here. They've got the static link onto Sing Sing. Nikwa trying to chase it down, steal as much damage as he can. And now Bambo looking to take down the splits, and the splits are there.
They just punched it to death.
80 seconds on the clock for Jimmy to be on the sidelines, and Arrow flies through. Is it going to connect to anyone? But they found the tier 3. And looks like 4Clovers this time they mean business. Bambo jumps forward here with a crush. Sing Sing trying to turn it around. Arise, he's got a fair bit of punch here with the butterfly, but the AC doing work here for the side of 4Clovers. Negating and minimalising a lot of the damage. Arise still trying to fight though. And Sing Sing comes in as well. Nico gets off the standing and contra Arise. There's the Fiend script from EGM holding the Shadow Fiend in place. Snowball from Saxy. He's looking to do his yaps on the back line. The Fisher comes out. Arise getting low, but Kebap gets the Shallow Grave off in time. Bama now with the crush. Pycat jumping forward here with his own BKB, and they'll take down Arise. Arise is gone. Sing Sing looking for Nico, but Nico eats the cheese, and now Bambo's there with the crush onto Sing. The amplifier as well. The physical damage is too much, and GG's called by Sing. And again, it was a bit of a swing. but it just got swung back.
A bit of a swing.
A lot of a
20K
swing.
in 7 minutes of experience. That was ridiculous, actually. Well, MFF ended up putting some interesting fights on the board, I suppose.
They did, and I mean, as you said, the fact that they were able to take those fights against a team that were that far ahead in terms of value at 20 minutes,
Yeah,
it was
shows
impressive to tell.